Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Today we're going to do Solitaire Freecell. I'm going to do probably 2 or 3 games, depending on the time limits and all that sort of stuff, and try and teach you some techniques about how we go. Alright, so let's get into it. What we can do for Freecell is basically what we've got to do is the same as Solitaire. We've got to get all the cards up here. So ace up there, and it does it automatically. So the ace has started up here because it was one of the bottom cards. I then have to get the 2 of hearts on it, the 3 of hearts, etc., and then do all the aces. Now I can do that in any order, but it must be in sequence order on suit. Now the other thing is I've got 4 free cells where I can move cards to. So for example, I can move this jack up to here, and that's a free cell, and it'll help me do that. The other part of it is that I can move cards onto a alternate colour card. So this 6 of diamond can move on to the black 7, right? This jack of spades can move on to the queen because it's red, and then the red 10 can move on to there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move the cards around so that we get all the cards back up to here. Hope that makes sense. Let's keep on it and I'll keep moving it. So what I'm looking for is what I can do. So this 10 can either go on this jack or this jack. Because there's an ace and a 2 here, I'll probably put it on this jack here, but I can be known to change my mind. So we can see here that it's 6 and 7. So red 6, black 7 can actually move on to the red 8 here. So that's actually helped. I can move the black 9 onto here. The red 8 can come down to here. Now what that's effectively doing is it's moving the cards, and you can see I move cell, but what it's effectively doing is it's saying, okay, I'm going to move the 6 up to there, the 7 up there, then put the 8 down, and then I'll bring the 7 down and the 6. So it's just done a shortcut for me for that. Here's a jack that can go on to the black queen, and if I push this 2 up to the free cell, you'll see that the ace goes up because that's what it does automatically. Alright, so we're keeping on looking for what we've got. We can move this red jack to this black queen, 7 to the 8. Alright, so what I can do, and this is where my planning comes in, I can move the 4 up, and that'll put the 2 of hearts up, but I don't know whether that's actually going to help me at the moment. So I'm looking for the ace of clubs to put across. So can I get rid of the 9, the 7 and the 8 here, which I can't at the moment because I can't see a red 9. So the 2 red 9s are here. What can I do? I can put them up there. 1, 2, 3. I'm prepared to risk it. Put the 4 up, 2 up, and the queen up. That puts a 9 across here, and then I can put, and I'm going to show you, I can put the 7 up here. Now, the reason I've filled these free cells and all that sort of stuff is that I can't show you anything here, but if I was to move 2 cards, right, if I was trying to move 2 cards here, I haven't got enough cells to do it. So you've got to manage your cells here as well as, you know, making sure the cards are. But what I was doing is I'm going to move this 8 down here and the 7 down here. Hopefully we'll be able to show you that at another time, but that's what my thought process was. So if I was to do this, I put the 9 up here, hopefully that doesn't do it automatically, and I put the 3 on the 4, and I can bring this 2 down. So that's that done. I've actually made a mess of that, but that's all right. We'll keep working. So the 2 of hearts will go up, 4 will come across here, this 3 and 4 will come across here, and I've got a black jack here, so I can actually clear this lane out. So put the 4 of clubs there, 3 of hearts there, right, and I can now put this 10 over here. So what I'm aiming for is to get as many free areas as I can. Now this is a bit stressful because I've got using up 3 of the free cells, but I can move one of them down if I so desire. And I actually do, because the queen comes down here, I can move the jack and the 10, and then I can move the 6 here, and I can move the 5 onto the 6. The 10 will move onto the jack here, and then I've got a red 7, and I'm not sure how that helps me, but it does help me from a point of view of the red 9. Now I'm looking for 2 3s here, so this, but if I get a 3, it'll go into there. So that means I really sent this 4 of diamonds across. So I've got a 3 here and a 3 here, so it looks like there's a bit of work to do. I can move the 8 to here, right? So let me show you that. So what that's effectively doing is to say 4, 5, 6, 7, then the 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4. So it's doing that from a point of view of it's actually going to do the shortcut. If I didn't have enough cells, it would block me. So it does that. All right, so 7 comes across here, 4 comes down here. I can put the 5 up here. 6 comes onto the 7, 7 comes onto the 8. Now the other thing is I can now move this queen over to here because it's a free cell. I can move this 5 across and I can move this 6 onto there. Now that'll put the 3 and the 4 up. So I can now move the 9 onto this, the queen onto this, and this is getting to the stage where it's pretty much solved. I'm just finding the spots where I'm going to put them. And I put the king up, and I think I know I've got a 9 over here that I'm going to have to sort out. So I move that here, that'll automatically solve it. That was a little slow, but it just shows you. So let's do another game, and I'm just going to explain what I'm doing without showing the instructions. Alright, so all the cells are coming out, pretty good. 3 aces, that's unusual. So if I put the 3 of spades up here, that's not going to help me because there's no ace of spades. So the ace of spades is here, so I'm trying to find that to get up that. But what I can do is I can put the 3 of clubs up there, and then I can put the 3 of clubs on there. Alright, so the 6 can go on a 7. I can see that this 6 and 5 can go onto a 7 here, and I can see a 5 can go onto this black 6. Alright, so if I move this red 10 across to this free cell, the 2 diamonds will go up, and I get the jack over here, and that's giving me that free cell there. So what can I do? So what I can do now is I can start looking. So I can put this jack and 10 over here. I can put the 4 onto here. The 2 of hearts will go up. I'm getting close enough that it's worth doing. So there, 4 of diamonds, 2 of hearts will go up. 5 of spades I'm going to put up, and the king's going to put up, and that'll put the ace up. So if I push these 3 up to here, you'll see that that'll put the 2 and the 3 up. Now, because I'm sort of looking at these sort of things, this 4 and 5 can go across here. Now, I make decisions whether I'm going to do that or not. Over here, I've got the 3s, so I'm thinking that I'm going to risk putting these up here, and the 3 goes up there. 5 comes across here for the moment, and you'll see the 3 and the 4 went up. So I'm looking for the 3 of clubs and the 4 of hearts, but while I'm waiting for that, I can actually put the 5 of diamonds up. I can put the 6 of spades. No, I could put the 6 of spades up, but I can also do this, which gives me an extra cell. Alright, so just to tidy up this a bit, to give me some more free space, I'm going to put this jack over on the queen. I'm actually going to look for the 4s. So there's a 4 here in this column, and there's a 4... Oh, they're both in this column. So I can actually move this 7 to here, and the 4 goes up. I can bring this 7 down for this 6. I'm thinking that the 6 of diamonds is not much help to me, so I'm going to put that up. And you can see that now I'm looking for 3 8s. So there's an 8 here, there's an 8 here, and there's an 8 here. So if I put the 9 of diamonds on the 10 of spades, the 8 goes up. So I need to get that one. Where's the other one? I can put the king across here, 8 goes up. I can put this, just to clear this up, I can put the 10 across here, the 9 across here, the queen, the jack, so that's going to put some more up and everything. This 10's holding me up, so I'll put that across there. Alright, and we've done another puzzle. Alright, so that is Freecell as taught by me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a bit out of it. Until next time, bye for now.